And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. And we are being joined by the World Tag Team Champions for the Raw brand, the Usos, already in the ring. The Wyatt family, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, once again slated to go up against Raw's Tag Team Champions. Last week, the Usos upset the Wyatt family and proved that Raw was superior over one half of NXT's Tag Team Champions. Last week, Bray Wyatt was not happy about the result. This week, Bray Wyatt is missing. I guess he just didn't want to see his championship partner get upset again. Anyway, we do have a rematch from last week. The Usos taking on the Wyatt family. It's going to be an exciting night here. Last week, to end Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles attacked the World WWE Champion, WWE Champion Big E Langston. We also have the Shield's Dean Ambrose in the arena, slated up to face Wade Barrett. And we are also going to hear from John Cena about his new lieutenant, Brodus Clay, in the new Chain Gang. Jey Uso starting this match off against Luke Harper here. Luke Harper has been totally outcast. If I may say, the black sheep of the Wyatt family. He is outcasted here to Monday Night Raw, and he just keeps inviting the Wyatts onto this brand, which is a very wrong thing to do. The Usos are just acting as the roster's hand. They are out here proving a point to Luke Harper. Luke Harper should not be out here and accepting NXT with open arms. Especially at this time of the year, the Survivor Series is only 2 weeks away. And it is an absolute no-no to bring another brand into your home. Eric Rowan dominating, decimating, and taking down Jey Uso with a powerful slam there. Jey Uso fighting back, neckbreaker, taking down Eric Rowan. I mean, where's Luke Harper's brand pride? I know that he has been hypnotized by the likes of Bray Wyatt. He's no different than Eric Rowan. But you've got to understand that you are here. This is your home. This is your place. Not Bray Wyatt's, not Eric Rowan's, not anymore. Now, granted, they do hold the NXT championships, and on August 10th, when the ratings deadline is up, they will have an opportunity to jump ship here to Raw if they so choose. But for right now, the Survivor Series is the most important thing for Monday Night Raw. It is best to look into your best interests. Luke Harper is definitely not doing that by helping out NXT's Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt. It just doesn't make sense. I guess that is something to be said for the hypnotizing words of Bray Wyatt. A maniacal cult leader is, I guess he's just got Luke Harper wrapped around his finger. And as Monday Night Raw, the Usos are the ones who are actively stepping out against it. Luke Harper will find no brotherhood here on Monday Night Raw as long as he keeps with this Wyatt family nonsense. Jimmy John Uso in the ring now. You recognize him because of the black paint. It was actually a requirement for the Usos to get that black paint. The referees were complaining that they weren't quite sure which Uso was which. And that's the thing you have to worry about with twins. Luke Harper, nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. Senton to the chest, collapsing the lungs of John Uso. Luke Harper being thrown into the corner, and look at that, Jey Uso, kick to the kidney, headbutt from Jimmy John.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Luke Harper is a big, devastating human being.
Man, that was a vicious elbow drop.
But he is no match against the speed and power of the Usos. Oh man, Luke Harper getting taken down. And Luke Harper running to Eric Rowan. Jimmy John Uso tagging in Jey. Eric Rowan versus Jey in the middle of the ring. Oh, and a big back body drop. And Eric Rowan has lost his mind.
Rudely interrupted there.
Eric Rowan, one of the most mesmerized of the Wyatt family, comes out wearing a sheep's mask. He drags Bray Wyatt's chair around. Definitely the most afflicted member of the Wyatt family. I don't want to say anything to offend the Wyatts, but I would say probably the most unintelligent of the three. Eric Rowan is just a big meat suit that is being controlled by Bray Wyatt. Nice back suplex there, taking down one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. Super kick, knocking Eric Rowan down. But Eric Rowan gets back up, oh my god. And Eric Rowan getting knocked down again. And John Uso taking out Luke Harper, going for the pin. One, no. There is no unity stronger than the unity of two brothers, especially if they're twin brothers. The Usos really being the dominant team here on Monday Night Raw, and Eric Rowan was looking for a tag, but he got caught by Jey Uso. Jey tagging in Jimmy. Luke coming in as well. Luke Harper. Oh my god, Luke Harper tried for that knee tremble. He tried again, and Jimmy John Uso is sidestepping Luke Harper. But that time he hits him with a strong right hand. Oh, Samoan drop out of nowhere. Samoan drop out of nowhere. Eric Rowan taking out Jey Uso. Eric Rowan and Jey gonna go on the outside and fight it out. Luke Harper has controlled the Usos so far. Eric Rowan coming back in and a strong clothesline. Good God. And Eric Rowan was going to try to put it away there. Jimmy Uso fighting back. Jimmy Uso super kick of his own. Taking down Eric Rowan. Going for the pin. Is this going to be enough? 1, 2. Not going to be enough. Eric Rowan kicking out. Eric Rowan now.
It's been so physical.
Oh, he gets reversed. Jimmy Uso rolling Eric Rowan up, but he gets rolled too far to the right, and he grabs that rope with his hand, breaking up the pin. Jimmy Uso has Eric Rowan in the corner. Eric Rowan in the top of the Usos' corner. Eric Rowan knocking Jimmy John down. Oh, double axe handle reversed. Oh man, goes for that crossbody, and Eric Rowan just sidestepped it. I mean, last week we saw Luke Harper show a lot of finesse when it came to the Flying Usos, sidestepping their flying maneuvers all the time, and Eric Rowan this week is showing that same trait. And that is one of the wild cards that come with fighting the Usos, is trying to get away from them and their high-flying ability. And it seems like the Wyatt family here. And Eric Rowan coming back in. Eric Rowan's fired up for some reason, and he immediately gets reversed. Jey Uso taking it to him. Eric Rowan. Bring him back. Belly-to-belly suplex. The Wyatts in control. Jey Uso getting pounded in the face. Oh my god. On Eric Rowan. Camel clutch. Oh. And he's knocked him down, and John Uso, he can't break him up. Jey Uso might tap here. He might tap here. And was that it? No, I don't think it was.
And there's the count.
And Eric Rowan looking to finish the job. Oh my god, choke slam. A strong choke slam from Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan gonna win this match. 1, 2, no! Jimmy John Uso flying in for the save. And Eric Rowan is besides himself. Oh, gets taken out by a strong right hook. Going for the pin. Jey Uso 1, 2, and Eric Rowan breaking it up. Luke Harper breaking it up for Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan now tossing Jey Uso into the corner. Goes for a tag team maneuver. Gets reversed. Jey Uso getting caught. Eric Rowan tossed back into his corner. Jey Uso again kick to the gut. Eric Rowan over the top rope, giving Jey a clean escape, but he doesn't decide to do it. Eric Rowan, forearm to the face, and he's a little staggered there. And Eric Rowan going for the bear hug. We've seen Eric Rowan decimate people with this bear hug. Oh my god, and Luke Harper. And I think that's it. I think Eric Rowan and Luke Harper have defeated the Usos. Well, this is extremely interesting, ladies and gentlemen. The Wyatts have defeated the Usos. The Usos defeated them last week. This week, the Wyatts defeating the Usos. They're notched up 1-1. I mean, the Usos were hand-selected by the rest of the people in the back, the rest of the Raw roster in the back, to handle Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt intruding. And they have failed here tonight. And Bray Wyatt was nowhere to be found. They didn't even need Bray Wyatt. Jey Uso had to tap out there. Jimmy John couldn't break it up, and it's kind of a sombering effect. I mean, where was Bray Wyatt? What was Bray Wyatt doing? Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, they know they're on different brands, but the Wyatt family still reigns supreme. The draft cannot kill them. Well, we're gonna have to send an interview team to figure out where Bray Wyatt was exactly. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, SmackDown's Dean Ambrose comes to take on the King of the Ring, Wade Barrett. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Wade Barrett making his way to the ring, the King of the Ring. And he is representing Monday Night Raw here tonight against Dean Ambrose. The Shield looks to take on the Spades at the Survivor Series. Last week, Seth Rollins upset Adrian Neville. This week, Wade Barrett gets a chance to take on Dean Ambrose, and next week we will see the hypothetical leaders of each of these groups take on each other. It'll be AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. We did get commentary from Dean Ambrose before this match about what happened last week with AJ Styles, and we'll play it. Oh, yeah. Hi, Michael. How's it going? I'm really used to seeing you on Friday nights. I don't really get to see you a whole lot often. On a Monday. Mondays, I usually have the day off. I'm usually training. But here I am. I'm here on Monday Night Raw. A place that I used to run. I used to be here all the time. I used to take out people left and right. And here we are again tonight, where I get to handedly disrespect and dismantle the King of the Ring. Mike, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. One reason I decided to stay with the Shield was that we have something to fight for. So let me ask you, Michael Cole, what do the Spades have to offer? What do they fight for? Do they fight for their own selfish reasons? Do they fight because they're the Spades and maybe perhaps Biggie Langston has a big ol' heart? And maybe he's not a diamond or a club, but he's not a spade, so we should just beat him up? What is it that they fight for, Michael Cole? Because the Shield, we fight for justice. And the reason that I stayed with the Shield, and I helped protect my friends, my brothers, my fellow hounds of justice, I've stayed because we have something to fight for. And AJ Styles, you better listen up and listen very carefully. Because next week when you face Roman Reigns, you're facing the big Rottweiler of the Shield. You're not facing Seth Rollins. You're not facing Dean Ambrose. I mean, we're a pretty compelling bunch, but you're facing Roman Reigns. And next week, when he spears you out of your boots, you're gonna wish that you hadn't attacked the WWE Champion. Not a lot of justice in that, is there? But tonight I've got Wade Barrett, and I'm looking forward to do some dirty deeds to take out Mr. King of the Ring. Okay, thank you. Well, Dean Ambrose gave us that interview earlier, and I do handle Dean Ambrose quite a bit on Friday Night SmackDown as well, and if you haven't watched SmackDown, you only watch Raw, let me tell you, he's that eccentric all the time. Dean Ambrose is just a loose cannon nut job, and it's a little nerve-wracking doing interviews with him. I'm not quite sure how much time I'm gonna have to spend editing out all of the very racy stuff that he might say. So pretty tame Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose facing off against Wade Barrett. The Shield versus the Spades. Round 2 of this series of matches on Monday Night Raw. And you did hear Dean Ambrose say that next week Roman Reigns will be taking on AJ Styles. The both are the elected leaders of each of the specified groups. Dean Ambrose has taken offense to that in the past because Dean Ambrose was the one who got the Shield together, and Roman Reigns is the one that looks like the team's captain so far since its debut. Very interesting points that Dean Ambrose had is that the Spades have nothing to fight for. They don't have a common goal or a common waypoint of where they want to go. Whereas the Shield wants to defend justice, and Dean Ambrose did throw in that AJ Styles did not defend justice last week in the main event when he attacked Big E Langston. That is one thing about the Shield that is a redeeming quality, ladies and gentlemen. They do fight for justice. But while we are here on Monday Night Raw, I've got to root for the home team. I would love to see Wade Barrett bull hammer Dean Ambrose in the face. Oh, and Dean Ambrose, strong clothesline there. And now taking out the knee of Wade Barrett. Dean Ambrose is a very, very eccentric person, as we've said before. He uses a wildcat offense, if there was such a thing in the WWE. He will just strike you as quickly as possible. He is not like Seth Rollins, where he takes his time like a scalpel. He just does some dirty work. Oh, reverse DDT to Dean Ambrose, falling on the back of his head. Dean Ambrose will run and jump and claw and scratch and pound at you. Doesn't matter what body part. If he wants to punch it or kick it, he will. Wade Barrett right now handling Dean Ambrose quite well. Oh, look at this, just punching him straight in the face. The brawler from Manchester. Wade Barrett getting blocked here. Dean Ambrose reverses with the suplex. Oh man, there are a lot of matches that I am looking forward to at the Survivor Series. But the Shield versus the Spades, the two most dominant groups in my universe mode so far, has got to be one of my favorites. And Dean Ambrose caught up in the ropes. And Wade Barrett, oh my God. Wade Barrett's looking to send a message to the Shield as Dean Ambrose gets knocked to the outside on Monday Night Raw. And Dean Ambrose, oh my God, reversed into the black hole slam there. It's called the Black Hole Slam from Abyss, a TNA original. Many superstars use it. It is an extremely devastating maneuver. Oh my God, a diamond cutter to the outside. Just dropping Wade Barrett's face into that thin padding. Like we said, ladies and gentlemen, Dean Ambrose will not hesitate to dish out any type of punishment he wants on you. And oh, Wade Barrett targeting the arm. These two men fighting right now, it's just a rugged fight. You can't even call this a wrestling match. This is a fight. Wade Barrett going for Wasteland, connecting to Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose out in the middle of the ring on Monday Night Raw, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Wade Barrett sending the message right back to the Shield. I mean, look at this right here. Dean Ambrose wanted to deliver some dirty deeds, but he got kicked straight in the face. I mean, look at that. Dean Ambrose catching him on the outside, hit him with the diamond cutter as well. I mean, look at this right here. I think this is it. Yes, look at the diamond cutter. Oh my God. The bottom of the chin of Wade Barrett just snapping up. But Wade Barrett catches Dean Ambrose with the Wasteland. 1, 2, 3. And the King of the Ring has notched up the series between the Shield and the Spades. Impressive match between two brawlers. It is still unclear, but next week we will have the rubber match between these two groups. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw. Wade Barrett standing tall on Monday Night Raw. And welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Seeing Cara making his way to the ring, scheduled to face off against Heath, Slater. Sami Zayn trying to get the 3MB back to championship status here with some warm-up matches. But what the hell? What the hell? Give me that back. Woo! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Briscoe brother, Jay Briscoe, and I need you hold on, Michael. I'm trying to get my message out. Jay Briscoe here on Monday Night Raw, and I'm trying to tell all y'all to call 1-800-866-BAM. Oh man, I'll do it. I'll do any job you want me to do. I'm like a hip man. You tell me what to do, I'll come and I'll take care of it for you. 1-800-866-BAM. That's 1-800-866-BAM. BAM! BAM stands for by any means necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Security. Damn. No, hey. Oh my god. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Briscoe. I mean, if you don't read WWE.com, we do hire some talent whenever we're going around towns. We just hired Jay Briscoe. Oh my god. He has just jumped the ring here, and he's just advertised in the middle of this match, in the middle of the segment. That's not how we do things here. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Heath Slater making his way down the ramp. Sami Zayn not far behind. Last week, Drew McIntyre doing a hell of a job taking out David Otunga. This week, Sami Zayn has put together a match between Heath Slater and Cara, and like we said, we're trying to get 3MB to championship status. Let's see how successful Sami Zayn is doing that with Heath Slater, and here we go, we've got Sin Cara's lighting and all. Sin Cara getting taken down immediately. Heath Slater, a very impressive talent here in the WWE, has never been able to really harness that talent, but I mean, Sami Zayn is really showing what he can do as a manager, as a leader of a faction. He has really taken 3MB from nothing to something. We're just not quite sure what that something is. Will that something be a tag team championship? Next Monday night, 3MB will face off against the Usos for the tag team championship, and then Sin Cara crashing and burning. And oh my god, Sin Cara taking it to the limits here against Heath Slater. But it has just been announced that the Wyatt family versus the Usos, since time constraints, I mean, we only have one more week before Survivor Series. Next week, 2 days from now, the Usos will be going to NXT to challenge Luke Harper and Eric Rowan for the third match of their respective series to see who the dominant team is, the Wyatts or the Usos. Ladies and gentlemen, I am also getting word from the back that Titus O'Neil and Ryback have been watching. They are looking for one final member to join Team Raw to go up against Team NXT, which so far only consists of Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan. I mean, could it be possible that Luke Harper could join Team NXT? It is quite interesting to figure out, but I mean, Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan are on Team NXT. Ryback, Titus O'Neil on Team Raw. They both need to find partners, and we've only got 1 week left. I trust Ryback and Titus O'Neil's judgment. I mean, Sin Cara, David Otunga, the past couple of weeks we've been showing a lot of talent here on Monday Night Raw. So who is going to be their tag team partner? But yes, on Wednesday we are going to see the Usos versus the Wyatts in their third and final confrontation. And it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of that. Sin Cara, like we said, taking it to the limit here against Heath Slater. Heath Slater maybe underestimating the speed of Sin Cara. Sami Zayn here last week was extremely influential in the match between Drew McIntyre and David Otunga. And how influential is he going to be in this match? Sin Cara very jumpy, very up and in your face, and then suddenly out of it. He jumps around. He's like a little jumping bean. And he is very, very quick. Heath Slater getting caught. Heath Slater thrown into the corner. And Sin Cara, oh my god. Like a drop kick, but to the back of Heath Slater, knocking him down. Oh man, nice forearm there from Heath Slater, knocking down Sin Cara. And this is what you have to do. You got to keep Sin Cara down. What do you do against a jumping bean? You keep him down. And with a camel clutch, I can't think of any better way than to wear out the masked superstar Sin Cara. Last week, Cara suffered a loss at the hands of John Cena. Oh, and look at that. Heath Slater going for the win. 1, 2. Wow, and Cara kicking out. Cara, very impressive talent, no doubt. Just hasn't been able to fully grasp the idea of how good he really is. Nice reverse DDT from Heath Slater. Heath Slater going to try to put Cara away. Is it possible? Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and oh my god, what a quick victory. I mean, what was that? That was like a 3-4 minute match. Heath Slater defeating Cara, and Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre are ready for next week. The Usos will have to defend their championships against 3MB. Will 3MB be able to defeat the tag team champions and finally bring some resolution to the fact that they might not be the best faction in the world? They definitely have looked impressive the past couple of weeks. Sami Zayn taking them to where they need to be. Will that be the championship circle come next week on Monday Night Raw? Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. And now that we've got things cleared, I've got a security team behind me now. I'm not going to take any more risks of this getting out of control. Brodus Clay making his way to the ring. Brodus Clay still dancing, even though his mood has certainly soured. Big bad Brodus Clay elected as the new lieutenant of John Cena's chain gang, and there you see John Cena right there. Brodus Clay does have a monster inside of him, and that is why John Cena picked him to be the lieutenant in his chain gang. It makes absolute total sense as Brodus Clay goes up against David Otunga here on Monday Night Raw. 2 weeks ago, David Otunga is the man who pinned John Cena in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. It's Brodus Clay going to be able to get some redemption for his new chain gang leader, John Cena. Here comes David Otunga, a man who is absolutely just proving that he isn't as bad as what he was. He has absolutely proven himself to me that he is able to do it. I mean, beating John Cena gives you almost instant credibility. Last week, however, losing to Drew McIntyre, a member of the 3MB. Will he lose again this week? Only time will tell. David Otunga making his way to the ring. John Cena actually did tell us a bit about the chain gang and what he plans to achieve of it. And it was quite simply that he wants to be the champion again. He sees these groups getting back together. He sees the Militia on SmackDown. He sees the success of the Shield since they debuted. He sees the Spades. He sees all these groups, the Wyatts. He sees what power they have in numbers. And now he wants to try to recreate that. John Cena trying to make some friends here in the WWE now that he can't wrestle his way through and just win championships on his own. He has turned to making a gang. Brodus Clay now getting dropped here by David Otunga. David Otunga starting off very quickly, taking down big bad Brodus Clay and working on the shoulders. Oh, now striking Brodus Clay. David Otunga impressive opening this match. Oh, Brodus Clay catches him. Scoop slam. We've seen a very dark side to Brodus Clay before. There's no doubt that that dark side of Brodus Clay is coming out again. Nice Russian leg sweep there by David Otunga. David Otunga trying to keep the big man on his feet. Brodus Clay dropping Otunga with a face. Going straight to the mat. And a spine buster to boot. Brodus Clay, the master of the spine buster. Any way you try to attack no matter what way David Otunga attempts to attack Brodus Clay is going to be able to hit that spine buster. Brodus Clay now, a splash, misses. David Otunga coming back, running bulldog from Brodus Clay, taking down the Harvard graduate. Brodus Clay, oh no. Oh no, David Otunga getting out of it, an elbow to the face, electric chair, connecting to Brodus Clay. David Otunga about to put this match away here. Brodus Clay running bulldog, taking David Otunga down. And David Otunga DDT taking down Brodus Clay. John Cena's getting a little nervous on the outside. He's getting a little nervous on the outside. Brodus Clay dropped toe hold. Again, face first, straight to the mat, and now an elbow drop straight to the back. Brodus Clay now. Oh no, Brodus Clay going for that power slam, and he hits it. David Otunga crushed under the weight of Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay, oh my god, going for the suplex. And he is taking him out. David Otunga down and out. Is this enough? Brodus Clay going for the win. 1, 2. No, David Otunga kicking out. David Otunga showing signs of life here in this match. Strong right hand from David Otunga. Another running bulldog, stifling that momentum. Brodus Clay off the ropes. 450 plus pounds. Down on to David Otunga. 1, 2, 3. It is over. David Otunga being beat by big bad Brodus Clay. Well, there you go. I mean, David Otunga attempted to stun the world again by taking out a 450 plus pounder in Brodus Clay. And he was pretty much beat. And that's all she wrote. John Cena's Chain Gang. Oh my god, and it's Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre attacking David Otunga, taking out Brodus Clay. Drew McIntyre sending a message. He is ready for his tag team championship match next week. And welcome back to the main event of Monday Night Raw. The WWE champion, Big E Langston, going up against one of the NWO's newest members, Razor Ramon. I almost said Lex Luger. Razor Ramon, 2 weeks ago, was being reinitiated here on Monday Night Raw when Big E Langston would come in and cash in his Money in the Bank contract to win the WWE Championship from Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan sicking Razor Ramon on Big E Langston here tonight. The Raw general manager saying he wants this to be a clean fight. Razor Ramon has to do it alone. Razor Ramon can really make his way into the good graces of Hogan here by winning this match against Big E Langston. Weaken up that big man for the Sunday pay-per-view, and Razor Ramon can be the guy to do it. The bad guy versus the WWE champion coming up next. It is very interesting to state that Hogan has been barred from ringside, but is that going to stop him? I mean, last week, and here comes AJ Styles. AJ Styles already coming out to the ring here. He is the Intercontinental Champion. And it looks like he's going to be on commentary. Well, this is pretty interesting. Hello, AJ. AJ Styles, the Intercontinental Champ. Next week you've got Wade Barrett. You attacked Big E Langston. Can you explain to us what that was all about? Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of things in common here. Me and the Shield. We've got the Shield coming here to Monday Night Raw. Next week I do have Wade Barrett. But that doesn't discount the fact that I need to look past Survivor Series. And with Big E Langston being the champion, I need to target that. I need to get to a point where either me or one of my friends, Adrian Neville or Wade Barrett, can take that championship away from Big E Langston. Controlling the gold, controlling these, is power. And we need power. The Spades definitely need the power. NWO's trying to grab some power. I mean, we've got 3MB moving up, surprisingly enough. And we need to get moving as a group. Alright, so, I mean, you heard earlier tonight, if you've been watching the broadcast, Dean Ambrose said that you committed an injustice last week by attacking the WWE Champion from behind. Are you scared of the Shield? I'm definitely not scared of the Shield. You know, Dean Ambrose can talk a lot, but he can't really fight, can he? I mean, the King of Spades, Wade Barrett, the King of the Ring himself, really knocked the words right out of his mouth earlier tonight, if you don't mind me saying. And next week, I'm going to do the same thing to Roman Reigns. I've fought big boys before. Hell, I fought that guy in the middle of the ring, Razor Ramon, and I beat him for this, the Intercontinental Championship. We are the Jack. I am the Jack of Spades. We are the Spades, and we are going to control things around here on Monday Night Raw very soon. Now, I will say, it was nothing violent against Biggie Langston. It was just sending a message that, hey, there's a chopping list, you know. There's a list of people on the Spades list that we need to go after. And the WWE Championship is always that #1 spot. Well, do you find it ironic that Biggie Langston has become the WWE Champion, and you and the rest of the Spades fought John Cena for so long to wrestle it away from him, and you couldn't get the job done? Well, I mean, he did have the Money in the Bank, right? I mean, Hulk Hogan 2 weeks ago was very distracted in trying to bring back in Razor Ramon, and he did it successfully, but he lost his championship in the process. You know, I'm not that way. You're not going to ambush me. You're not going to be able to ambush me. I'm the Intercontinental Champion. I'm a Spade through and through. Biggie Langston doesn't scare me. NWO doesn't scare me. And hell, the Shield doesn't scare me either. As Biggie Langston takes down Razor Ramon, really taking it to Razor Ramon. How impressed were you with Biggie Langston last week? Or were you impressed at all? Yeah, well, last week, Biggie Langston had a great match, right? I mean, Six is pretty much a legend in this business. I mean, he was lowest on the totem pole in the NWO and D-Generation X, in almost every group he was in. But, I mean, don't discount the amount of times he's worn gold around his waist. The Intercontinental Championship, he had the Tag Team Championship with Kane. He's been a champion a lot. And Biggie Langston found a way to beat him. And last week he did, and look at that right there. Biggie Langston getting taken to the woodshed by Razor Ramon. I know how that feels. Alright, well, Biggie Langston is definitely an impressive threat here in the WWE, and it looks like he's taking it to Razor Ramon, going for the cover. 1, 2, no, and Razor Ramon kicking out, and the crowd is on their feet. They are looking for their new WWE champion to win this match here. I wouldn't go that far, I wouldn't really go that far to say that they want Biggie Langston to win this match. Maybe they're here because of me, Michael Cole. You ever thought of that? You ever thought that maybe it's not Biggie Langston? You know, AJ, you really sound bitter. You sound like you really wanted that WWE Championship from Hogan and Cena first. Well, yeah, of course I'm bitter. Wouldn't you be if you were in my position? I'm the Intercontinental Champion. You know, back in the day, the Intercontinental Champion would be the next guy in line for the WWE Championship. And that's not how things are anymore, and I'm looking to change that, Michael Cole. Oh my god, and Razor Ramon going for the fallaway slam on the outside. Taking out the WWE Champ on the outside of the ring, and Razor Ramon wants to destroy Biggie Langston here today. Biggie Langston being thrown over the steel steps. Razor Ramon coming out and doing his job. Destroying handedly. Oh my god, he's going to go for the Razor's Edge on the outside. Oh my god. Oh, right on the steel steps. The WWE Champion is down and out. If Razor Ramon can get him in the ring, he can pin this man. Razor Ramon. Oh, Biggie Langston trying to fire back. Biggie Langston catching Razor Ramon. Torture rack. The torque being shown here against Razor Ramon. Biggie Langston. And he doesn't get Razor Ramon to tap. He couldn't hold him up for very much longer. Biggie Langston going for a powerbomb. No, DDT. Taking down the WWE Champion. My god, the Razor's Edge on that steel step. I don't know how Biggie Langston is still standing. And AJ Styles has taken off his headset. He is getting extremely tense over here. Biggie Langston is fighting through the punishment by Hulk Hogan's goon, Razor Ramon. And Big E Langston fighting back, taking Razor down, elbow to the back. Keeping Razor down. Oh my God, a run and just running straight through Razor Ramon, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Razor Ramon falls to WWE Champion Big E Langston. The champion successful 2 times in a row against the NWO's goons. AJ Styles not very happy. Let's look at some of the replays here. And here we go. Look at this. The Razor's Edge onto those steel steps. Good God. I don't know how Big E Langston did it, but he ran straight through Razor Ramon. And look at this. Big E Langston. He thought he hurt. Oh my God. And after the match, Big E Langston getting assaulted by Razor Ramon. AJ Styles walking to the back as well. The WWE Champion is the champ, but he hasn't earned the respect yet. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is over, but stay tuned because NXT is only 2 days away. On NXT, it is confirmed the Usos will take on the Wyatt family one more time to see who is the superior team. It is going to be very interesting. That'll be on Wednesday. Friday, we are going to see SmackDown. And again on Monday, Monday Night Raw returns for the go-home show before the Survivor Series. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Derek D. Ginger King. Thank you for watching. Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.